This isn't the month where people argue. It's the month where people quietly cut ties. No drama, no explanations, just distance. And if you're watching this right now, you're already closer to this moment than you think. Because in 2026, one specific month decides who stays in your life and exactly who disappears without saying goodbye. This month doesn't break relationships loudly. It breaks them internally, not because of betrayal, not because of fights, but because emotional limits are reached. Every zodiac sign feels it differently. Some lose people, some finally let go. And 3 signs go through a shift so deep, it changes how they trust forever. Lately, people feel tired in a strange way. Not sad, not angry. Just exhausted from holding things together. Conversations feel shorter. Silence feels easier than explaining. And this month in 2026 doesn't create that feeling. It exposes it. That's why relationships don't explode. They simply stop. Scorpio feels this month quietly. Nothing dramatic happens on the surface, but inside, something snaps. They realize they've been loyal to people who stopped choosing them. In 2026, Scorpio most often cuts ties with Gemini and Libra. Gemini avoids accountability, Libra avoids conflict, and Scorpio feels betrayed without words. Once they detach emotionally, there is no return. Gemini reaches mental exhaustion, too many explanations, too many emotional expectations. This month, Gemini cuts off Virgo and Pisces. Virgo criticizes their inconsistency. Pisces drains them emotionally. Gemini doesn't argue. They just stop responding the same way. And people realize too late that Gemini was the connection holding everything together. Capricorn hits emotional burnout. They've been strong for too long, responsible for too many people. In 2026, Capricorn walks away from Cancer and Aries. Cancer wants emotional availability without limits. Aries pushes when Capricorn is already drained. Capricorn doesn't explain. They simply stop showing up. And that silence ends everything. Leo feels something different this month. Not rejection. Not jealousy, but lack of appreciation. Leo realizes they're admired but not valued. They cut off Aquarius and Taurus. Aquarius feels emotionally distant. Taurus takes Leo's effort for granted. Leo stops performing, and suddenly, people don't know how to reach them anymore. Pisces finally wakes up emotionally. They see who keeps hurting them and calling it love. In 2026, Pisces breaks away from Sagittarius and Gemini. Sagittarius avoids emotional depth. Gemini sends mixed signals. These connections only survived because Pisces kept forgiving. This month, they stop. And once they do, there's no going back to the old version of them. Aquarius notices patterns before anyone else. And this month, they stop tolerating emotional dependency. Aquarius cuts ties with Scorpio and Cancer. Scorpio wants intensity. Cancer wants reassurance. Aquarius feels trapped by both. The surprising part, they don't feel lonely after. They feel lighter, free, relieved. Taurus reaches the end of their patience. They stayed loyal longer than they should have. In 2026, Taurus walks away from Leo and Aquarius. Leo demands too much attention. Aquarius feels unpredictable. Once Taurus decides, there is no second chance. People don't realize how permanent this choice is. Until Taurus is already gone. Sagittarius feels emotionally restricted. Not controlled, but limited. They cut off Pisces and Virgo. Pisces wants emotional merging. Virgo wants explanations and structure. Sagittarius wants movement. When they leave, they don't argue. They disappear into a new chapter. And don't look back. Virgo gets tired of fixing everyone, of understanding people who don't try to understand them. This month, Virgo separates from Gemini and Sagittarius. Gemini feels inconsistent. Sagittarius feels careless with emotions. Virgo stops correcting, stops explaining. And peace finally replaces anxiety. Aries slows down emotionally, and that changes everything. They realize some relationships survive on chaos. In 2026, Aries breaks away from Capricorn and Cancer. Capricorn feels distant. Cancer feels overwhelming. Aries chooses calm, and that decision removes people from their life very fast. Cancer finally protects themselves, not by attacking, but by setting boundaries. This month, Cancer cuts ties with Aquarius and Aries. Aquarius feels too detached. Aries feels too harsh. Cancer stops overgiving, and some people don't survive that healthier version of them. Libra chooses honesty over harmony, and that decision changes everything. In 2026, Libra distances from Scorpio and Capricorn. Scorpio feels too intense. Capricorn feels emotionally closed. Libra finally says what they feel. Some people leave, but the right ones stay. This month doesn't destroy relationships. It removes connections that only survived through effort. The three signs most transformed are Scorpio, Cancer, and Capricorn. Not because they're weak, but because they stop carrying emotional weight alone. If someone leaves your life during this time, it's not punishment, it's alignment. Comment your zodiac sign and the sign you already feel distant from. Don't think too much. Your first instinct is the answer. If this felt personal, there's a reason you stayed until the end.